Hey everyone, and welcome to campaigning day number 1. It is March the 7th, which kicks off the campaigning period for the Student Association's general elections. Yay! Basically, in this video, what I'm going to do, this is video number 2. If you want to check out number 1, look right below this for the welcome video. So basically what I'm going to do in this video is give you an overview of what happened today, and then I'm going to answer questions that I kept getting from students. So basically what happened today is that it was the kickoff of campaigning. So I arrived at school and I was putting up posters, which hopefully you guys have seen. They are these wonderful fluorescent pink things. These aren't actually my posters, these are my flyers, which are basically just smaller versions of my posters with a little bit more information on the back. Da, 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 da. Hopefully you like them. So make sure you keep an eye out for the pink posters. So after putting up my posters and campaigning with a little help from my new friend who helped me meet tons of new students, thank you so much. Mwah! I went to the SRC meeting where they had an election section for campaigns, candidates to introduce themselves and their platforms, which was a great opportunity for me to practice. So basically, that was day number 1. Yay! So now we are on to the questions. Da, 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 da. Today I received 2 questions again and again, and this is where I'm going to answer them. So question number 1. What is your platform and why should we vote for you? This is a question I am sure I'm going to hear a lot of during the campaign, but here it goes. So for those who have not received a flyer, this part of the video is for you. For those of you who have, this is also for you, but you can also use the assistance of the back of the flyer where all my goals are on the back, and basically that's my platform. So number 1, I would like to increase accessibility. This has always been one of my top priorities, and I have increased accessibility since being elected in 2009. Since 2009, I've brought braille material to the SA as well as closed captioning in the St. James Lounge with the help of the St. James Vice President at the time. And I've also been elected at the provincial and national level, working towards a barrier-free post-secondary education for all. Number 2 of my platform is improved branding and knowledge of the SA services. The SA has so many services that students don't even know exist, and I believe that by improving branding initiatives as well as increased outreach, we'll be able to inform students that these are our services and this is what you guys are getting for your money. So number 3 of my campaign platform is increased student involvement and input. This is something that is super important because you as a fee-paying member should have an opinion about what you're paying for, and you should have a hand in what is happening with your association. So basically, that's my platform in a nutshell. Now on to question number 2. So how can we vote? This is an awesome question so early in the game, and I'm really happy that somebody asked it. There were actually a couple of students that asked it because it means that you guys want to get involved but just don't know how, which is cool. So on March 17th, the election staff will have polling stations up at both St. James and Castleloma campus. I believe that constant polling stations are going to be located at St. James in front of the library, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure where they're going to be. But I do know that we're going to have roaming stations moving between BC and E at St. James, building BC and E, and moving all around so that all students have equal opportunity to vote. So basically, those were the 2 questions. I know I keep saying basically, I'm so sorry. So those were the 2 questions I got today, and those are the answers that I have for them. And lastly, just a friendly warning from our neighborhood CRO. He has asked me to inform you as members of my Facebook group that it is not recommended, or actually it's frowned upon, to post on a candidate's wall any candidate, not just me. Um, I vote for fill in the blank. So I'm asking you, as members of the Shasta 4 Campus D Facebook group, to not post that on any candidate's walls. You are more than welcome to support the campaign by reiterating the campaign TLC, Teamwork Leadership Commitment, which is part of my campaign, or just as Clement did down below this video, you can post stuff like Shasta FTW, which is showing that you support me running in the elections, and it's just a little boost of confidence. But please be careful, because we as an association are trying to keep the ballots secret and anonymous. So it's about that time again, and I just want you guys to remember that Shasta thinks St. James Campus needs a little TLC, teamwork, leadership, commitment.